After the cataclysmic battle that tore the fabric of reality, a new dawn breaks. Son Goku, now transformed into Omni-Paradox Goku, stands at the heart of existence. From his very being, the multiverse begins to heal. Like a garden of cosmic flowers blooming in fast forward, all the destroyed universes are reborn, their fractal structures weaving back into a tapestry of life. Planets reform, stars reignite, and the voices of trillions return from the void, a chorus of rebirth echoing across the cosmos. For Goku, this is not just a victory. It's an awakening. He sees everything, everywhere, all at once. Millions of versions of himself flicker in his mind's eye. A Goku who never left Earth, a Goku who became a scholar, a Goku who fell. Each choice, each timeline, every possible future flows through him, a torrent of infinite data that would shatter any mortal mind. But for Goku, it is as natural as breathing. His pure heart, the anchor of his being, remains unshaken, calmly observing the endless river of existence. On the ground, Vegeta can only stare in disbelief. He reaches out with his senses, searching for that familiar blazing key, but finds nothing. An absolute void. Kakarot, he mutters, his voice a mix of awe and frustration. You're nothing, and everything. It's a power beyond comprehension, beyond the very concept of Kai itself. Elsewhere, across what was once a battlefield, the infinite Saiyan Empire falls to its knees. They don't bow out of fear, but out of a profound sense of peace. Goku's new state radiates a tranquility so pure it soothes their warrior instincts, replacing their thirst for battle with an overwhelming feeling of harmony. Then, for a single terrifying second, everything stops. The entire multiverse freezes. This isn't a time stop like Hits. This is existence itself holding its breath. A universal stillness, a chilling silence that even the gods can feel. As reality resumes its flow, only Omni-Paradox Goku notices the anomaly. A blank spot, a tear in the fabric of everything. It's a place beyond space, beyond time, beyond the very paradoxes he now commands. A blind spot in his omniscient perception. From this gap, a circular void bleeds into reality, a darkness so absolute it makes a black hole look like a star. It hums with an energy that feels like the inverse of life, the sound of anti-existence. This is the zero dimension, an ancient, forgotten corner of reality. A whisper, cold and ancient, echoes from the paradox energy within Goku. Before creation, before anomalies, there was zero. And from this abyss of non-being, a figure steps forth. It has a form, yet it is made of nothingness. This is Zero Prime, the ruler of the zero dimension, the antithesis to everything Goku embodies. It looks at the restored multiverse not with malice, but with a cold, calculating purpose. Creation has expanded too far, it announces, its voice a vibration that chills the soul. You have stabilized paradox, a critical error. Now, existence must be reset. Goku, ever the optimist, tries to reason with it. His voice is gentle, filled with the warmth of the life he just restored. I rebuilt what was lost. Everyone deserves a chance to live. Why would you destroy it all again? Zero Prime's reply is devoid of emotion. Because the multiverse has grown beyond its allowed limit, it is an overgrown system, and I am its failsafe. Without another word, Zero Prime flicks its hand. The gesture is casual, almost dismissive, but across the cosmos, entire galaxies don't explode or fade. They simply vanish, as if they were never born. Their light, their history, their very possibility is erased from the timeline. Goku reacts with impossible speed. He phases through infinite timelines simultaneously, weaving a shield of paradox energy to intercept the wave of uncreation. He succeeds, but the effort is immense. The silent attack nearly breaks through his defenses. Zero Prime studies him, its featureless face showing a flicker of something akin to curiosity. Interesting. You exist across all timelines simultaneously. A fundamental violation of equilibrium. It's in that moment that Goku understands. Zero Prime isn't evil. It's not a conqueror or a destroyer driven by hate. It is the multiverse's original failsafe. a cosmic reset button designed to activate if existence ever grew too complex, too fast, too much. He, Goku, by fixing the paradoxes, had inadvertently triggered the ultimate system correction. But Vegeta doesn't see a system failsafe. He sees a monster threatening his family, his world, his rival. With a roar that shakes the heavens, he ignites his limitless pride form and charges. He unleashes a strike meant to shatter gods, a punch carrying the full weight of his indomitable will. His fist connects with Zero Prime, and Vegeta evaporates. He doesn't die. There is no scream, no energy blast, no soul traveling to the other world. He is simply removed from being, deleted. Goku feels it. He feels the void where Vegeta's existence used to be. A scream tears from his throat, a sound of pure, heart-shattering agony that ripples across every timeline, every universe. Vegeta! That single cry, fueled by loss and love, causes his Omni-Paradox power to surge uncontrollably. His aura explodes into a storm of glitching symbols, fractal flames, and shifting colors, a maelstrom of raw existence. The unstable multiverse, rocked by Vegeta's deletion, instantly stabilizes around Goku, anchored by his grief. His eyes, now burning with a cold fire, lock onto Zero Prime. The clash begins. Existence versus anti-existence. Their first collision sends shockwaves that don't just crack planets but rewrite the fundamental laws of physics and magic in their wake. But Goku quickly finds himself at a disadvantage. Zero Prime's attacks are impossible. They don't travel through space or time. They bypass instinct, prediction, and even Goku's paradoxical defenses. Zero Prime isn't attacking Goku's present. It's erasing his future outcomes before he can even choose them. Goku is struck down again and again. For every move he makes, Zero Prime has already removed its success from the board. Even his Omni-Paradox instinct is useless against an enemy that operates outside the realm of possibility. He's fighting an opponent who has already won. But as he's pushed to the brink, a new insight dawns. Zero Prime doesn't operate on power or speed. It operates on permission. It can only erase what the fundamental laws of the multiverse no longer protect. It's not a warrior. It's a cosmic janitor, cleaning up what is deemed unnecessary. Goku's strategy shifts instantly. He stops trying to overpower Zero Prime. Instead, he closes his eyes and reaches out, not with his fists, but with his heart. He channels his connection to every single living being across the restored multiverse. He becomes a conduit for their will, their love, their simple, desperate desire to exist. He is no longer fighting for them, he is fighting with them. Suddenly, Zero Prime pauses. For the very first time, its attack hesitates. Through Goku, billions upon billions of voices cry out in a single unified telepathic wave, a plea that shakes the foundation of non-existence. We want to live. And then, something impossible happens. A single glowing fracture of light appears on Zero Prime's chest, a crack in its perfect nothingness. Goku opens his eyes, a flicker of hope igniting within him. He narrows his gaze. You felt that, didn't you? Zero Prime looks down at the light on its chest, and for the first time its voice carries a trace of something other than cold logic. A whisper of confusion. Impossible. I do not feel. The final war has just begun. The battle between creation and Zero will now decide the fate of everything. This was a wild ride, and the saga is far from over. What do you think will happen next? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the epic conclusion.